here we are back to the assembly, and now we are going to assemble the frame. Okay, it looks very complicated in the diagram, but actually it's very straightforward. You need one plate first, that is F1 in bag F1, F3001C, which is the upper plate, and then you need in the same bag F1, F3002C, which is the lower plate. Now, when mounting the upper and lower plate, you will mount the 4 arms inside as well. And how does it fold actually? Because the arms are mounted using M3 screws, so you can find them in bag M3004. So you will use 8 of those screws to mount the arms, okay, from the upper plate and the lower plate. And at the same time, we will be using these parts coming out, which are the fuselage struts. They are coming from the F2 bag, and the part number is F3012. And also the other part here is from the F2 bag, F3011. From F2 bag, F3011 and F3012 are the fuselage struts, and they will be used for the folding mechanism to lock the arms forward and in the right positions for the flight. So these struts will go in between these upper and lower plates, and we will mount the arms at the same time using M3 8 socket screws and M2.5 6 socket screws up and down on the upper and lower plates. Both plates will be mounted together with the arms. At the same time, we will also install the E3008 or the cables for all the ESCs. So from the top look, it will be really easy. So now when you're mounting, it looks very complicated, but when you're actually assembling it, it's very straightforward. The only thing you need to take care is the follow the user manual and make sure you follow the orientations of the plates right. Otherwise later you will have trouble mounting your electronics or flight controller. So make sure you study the user manual and mount these plates in a very right orientation. Okay, so according to the user manual, you can see 2 plates. It's very easy to find out. The lower plate is a bigger one, and the upper plate is the smaller one. And if you put them together, you can see the lower plate is still bigger. So keeping the lower plate down, we will have these struts mounted on it. They have the XAircraft marked on it, so make sure you keep the XAircraft on the outer side. Okay, and the other plate will simply sit on top of it. Alright, and in between will be arms. So basically you can see this arm when mounted, installed here. So if you want to store your quad, it will simply click and fix on the front side, so you can carry or store the quad easily. Okay, and when you're flying, you will simply move and click fit on the side in the flight direction. Okay, so 4 arms, okay, and the upper plate, and the quad will be done with the frame assembly, and then we will go for the undercarriage or the landing skids assembly. So let us do it, and you can see right after I have finished doing it, you can see how the things are mounted. Okay, so you can see after mounting the struts on the lower plate, the arms can simply click fit inside. Of course, before mounting these, I have click fit the arms inside and then mounted these struts. And now the remaining thing is we will mount the top plate, alright, the upper plate. So once we have secured the arms using the entry nuts with the washers on them, plastic washers, we can actually check how the arms are moving for folding. So this arm will come here, this will come here, this will go there, this will go there. So they will be straight in one line here. And when you want to fly, you can simply click them outwards this way in X mode and start flying. So this is pretty much very easy to assemble the frame actually. Now I'm gonna put the remaining screws on these, and we will see how the finished assembly looks. Okay, the frame is assembled. So far looking so good. You can see upper and lower plate, and I have also installed the battery connectors. And folding is really nice. You can see the quad just folds inwards, I mean all the arms, so it's actually easy to carry or store compared to the X mode or X shape. So when you want to fly, simply open it and you're ready to go with the X mode. Now the next thing I'm gonna assemble is the landing skids, camera mount, and of course installing the electronics, the flight controller, AHRS unit, GPS, compass, and everything. At 1 AM here, so I'm gonna call it a day and possibly see if I can keep my eyes open to assemble the landing gear and then go to bed, or maybe I just fall in bed right now and continue tomorrow.